Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the new Tengen Familiar. I already have it right here. I don't know what it just did, but here it is. Here are the passives. I'll get more into the passives once I'm actually in the game. So yeah, let me go in, and I don't have Monarch on him, but I'll give him Monarch and Sandbox. Assuming he's a Monarch unit, 3 placement, so probably. Don't ask how I have this already, but I have it. So yay. But yeah, I could have got 200 rerolls, but I don't want to grind for this familiar right now. I'm not gonna lie. So going for Tingen. Let's play. All right. So we're going to select the modifiers. King's Burden. I'm gonna add Jin. So on placement, Tingen is doing 37,000 with Monarch, and he has the fire element now. Because if we check his stats, anytime this unit attacks a debuffed enemy, guarantees crit and buffs crit damage by 30% for 30 seconds. So possibly Deadeye. We'll get into that. He just gained 275,000 damage to his base now, and he gains the fire element. And blast allies have 30% more damage. And he inflicts scorched on enemies, which is that new? Is that here? Hold on, let me spawn I'm gonna spawn Yamamoto, I guess. We'll see him. Yeah, 37k on placement's not terrible. This guy's pretty much immune to debuffs as well. We gotta remember that. Scorched. Oh, so if you run him with Escanor, yeah. So yeah, maxed out, he's doing 300k damage with his passives now. We have to think, because he's critting. Well, actually, I don't know. How does that crit thing work on him? Because it says, anytime this unit attacks a debuffed enemy, guarantees a crit and buffs crit damage by 30% for 40 seconds. So he's doing more damage. So here, I'm going to spawn. Actually, here, I'm going to reset him. So on this attack, he's doing 76k. On this attack, he's doing 127k. On this attack, he is full AoE doing 300k, then when you max him, he's doing 343k. And he's technically doing double or triple this because he is critting pretty much every attack if he's not one-shotting the enemy, because if he doesn't one-shot them, they're getting scorched on them. And if a unit has a debuff, which scorched does count as a debuff, then he's doing the crit chance. And anytime this unit attacks a debuffed enemy, yeah, like we already read that, he buffs crit damage by 30% for 40 seconds every time he does this. This cannot stack, so I think this just happens every time he does that. So I'm not going to calculate that right now, but I assume, yeah, look, you could see that critical chance thing right there, and it just went down because there wasn't an enemy. But if I spawn something like, what do we do as a multiplier? We do 100 times multiplier on Yamamoto. He will spawn in with, let's see, he just got one-shotted. Wait, how much did he spawn in with? Hang on. 200k. Okay, so that's right. He should be doing that. 350. Yamamoto. So he has 430k here. How much will we one-shot this enemy? Yeah, so 430k, he is doing that. If I select enemies again, we'll go 500x on Yamamoto. He's got to debuff him first. So now he's debuffs 800k. Will he do 800k damage? So he's doing about 700k, a little less, with his crit bonuses. And he's full AoE with a 5-second cooldown. He is both these, and actually, if you run Escanor with him, because he's applying Scorched, Escanor's burn will be doing more damage. So if you run Tingen with Escanor, that is actually wild. I don't know if you want to run Deadeye on him, but yeah, look, this crit damage right here is boosted. So if I spawn like a bunch of Yamamotos, will his crit damage get like boosted even more? Maybe, we'll see. At 1.09 mil. Yeah, so he's doing about 700k. unit doing 700k with those passives. I think this is actually good. I think it's just a really good familiar. Now this is with Monarch, so you'll have to roll Monarch on him, which is a whole thing. But I think it's really good. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.